Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Stories Bianco back here with another video, and today we are going to be talking about the Pheonix Suns. And I have not really uploaded videos pertaining to the Pheonix Suns on my channel outside of the preseason, me talking about them being a super team, which they are, and they're still a super team, but they suck. And I'm pretty sure Suns fans would agree that you guys have been very underwhelming. And my issue with the Pheonix Suns is that y'all niggas don't scare a soul. Like, I am not terrified when I see the Suns coming up on the schedule or anything like that. We beat the Suns when they first debuted their big three. Now, Bradley Beal was on a minutes restriction, but nigga, it was a super team, nigga. Y'all lost. But basically, the Pheonix Suns just lost to the San Antonio Spurs without Wemby. You know? Jeremy Sohan had like, what, 26 and 18? Like, that's probably his best game ever. And like, KD had a lot, Booker had a lot, and them niggas still lost. They combined for like 65 and they still lost. You feel me? Like, you niggas are not serious, man. Like, the Pheonix Suns are just not serious. They're not serious. They're unserious. And nobody takes them seriously. Like, nobody fears the Pheonix Suns. Like, dude, we don't even think about the Pheonix Suns as contenders. My team sucks. Literally, my team is not contenders, so I'm talking about other teams. Whatever. But when we look at the Pheonix Suns, oh, you got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. Yeah, it sounds nice. But when you actually look at it, nah. It's just, I just don't see it no more, man. The team has no aura. But listen, man, on a serious note, the Pheonix Suns are in trouble. You know, the playoffs are right around the corner. They're in the play-in as well, I believe. And playing this type of ball, y'all niggas are in trouble, man. Do I think the Pheonix Suns are going to go far any damn way? No. I think they're a first-round exit. I think someone like OKC can knock them out. I think Minnesota can knock them out. Whoever gets matched up with them, you feel me? I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. I'm just going to say that the Pheonix Suns still have a lot of problems that they need to fix, and I don't think they're going to fix it. People talk about how, you know, the Mikal Bridges trade and stuff like that. They was better off keeping that nigga and Cam Johnson because I don't think your guys' upside is all that big with KD. Sure, some of these YouTubers are going to say, oh, you're talking crazy. And dude, I just don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I don't see this team winning a championship. I don't see these guys beating anybody in the top four in the Western Conference. I don't see it. They're not beating OKC. They're not beating Denver. They're not beating the Timberwolves. I don't think that they can beat the Sacramento Kings, if I'm being honest. You feel me? I don't think so. Like, that's just me. These guys struggle in clutch time with fucking Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Like, I don't understand how that's possible. But you got new additions such as Royce O'Neal, who is fitting in very good. You know, and I'm glad that we sent him to a contender, even though they're a low-level trash contender. Still a contender. Make his services very useful. And, you know, this team, we thought about it, and when it first happened, the Bradley Beal trade I'm talking about, we was like, oh, KD's building another super team and this and that. Kevin Durant does not hold the same weight as he did back in Brooklyn, back in OKC, Golden State, in terms of his name. He's lost a step. Kevin Durant is not the same Kevin Durant. He's efficient. He's still a great player, but it's like, I don't think Kevin Durant can take over a series like he did in 2021 anymore. The nigga needs help. But I think they went about it the complete wrong way. Everybody's trying to build super teams, and I think that formula has aged out. If you're not the Celtics, of course. But that super team in terms of getting another third guy on a huge contract, I don't think that that's the formula anymore. I think you get a lot of good guys. You feel me? Low-level all-stars, like fringe all-stars, and you put them on a team. You know, Bradley Beal is a fringe all-star, but he just has a massive contract. A terrible contract at that. But it's just, you get guys like a Kristaps Porzingis, a Drew Holiday, a Derek White. You get guys like that, and then you fit them into whatever you have going on, because Tatum and Brown are making money. So sure, the Celtics are going to have to pay those guys coming up, like not Tatum and Brown, but I'm talking about KP, Derek White, Drew Holiday. You feel me? They're going to have money issues. Hopefully they figure it out. No, hopefully they don't figure out. Fuck them. But basically, the Phoenix Suns, people talked about their depth coming into the season, and they probably still don't have that. But many teams that go all in don't have depth. You feel me? That's the reason why you got to draft good. You got to find gems and stuff like that, like the Miami Heat. You have to find guys that are hungry. You have to find guys that want opportunity. They have a lot of pieces, but at the end of the day, it's just where they're at now. They should not be there. They should not be in the play-in. They should not be struggling to beat the fucking Spurs. You feel me? And this team, sure, any team can beat any team on any given night. I always say that. But, nigga, you're going into the playoffs. It's time to lock in. It's really time to lock in. I ain't gonna hold you. It's time to lock in. And I don't think the Phoenix Suns are locked in. I don't take them seriously. Nobody takes them seriously. These niggas are not a threat to anything. They couldn't stop a nosebleed. They don't scare anyone. They don't scare anyone. Like, nobody is scared of the Phoenix Suns, and that is the problem. When you are a serious contender, it's not just valued on, how much you're talked about on the airwaves, because these niggas cook Kevin Durant on a daily. But I'm strictly talking about, how do other teams view you? I think niggas are scared of the Timberwolves in OKC to some extent. Niggas are more scared of the Indiana Pacers in Orlando Magic than the Phoenix Suns. You feel me? I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to disrespect the team or the organization. I think that the organization is run good. They got a very ambitious owner now, and you feel me? Like, niggas are trying to run it up, but I think they went about things the wrong way, trying to build another super team. Instead of actually just, like, sure, you could have got Kevin Durant, Mikal Bridges trade, whatever, like that. You could have actually, like, say, Daniel Gafford became available at the trade deadline, right? They could have got a guy like Daniel Gafford. Like, they literally could have got a PJ Washington. They could have got pieces that fit their team better. Now, Daniel Gafford, I think Daniel Gafford is, like, the best signing of the deadline, and people were saying it was PJ Washington, but I was on record as saying it was Daniel Gafford. I think Daniel Gafford was the best pickup, and he's shown himself to be that. The nigga's amazing. But this team is going nowhere. You went all in for the Kevin Durant, you went all in for the Bill, and I think that this team, this shit might get blown up, man. I just don't see them winning a ring. I feel confident. I feel confident in saying that. I just feel like the West is too deep. They try to follow another formula that is dated. It's outdated. You need great coaching. You need great role players. You need depth. You feel me? And you need top end talent. One or two. Two, preferably. To make sure that the money spreads out between the rest of the roster. But these guys just went all in with three guys and tried to fill out the roster like this shit, the 2012, 2013 Heat, and it didn't work out that way. It's not going to work out that way. And it's unfortunate that Kevin Durant is in this situation and Devin Booker's in this situation, but nigga, y'all made y'all bed. You feel me? Everybody thought that they was going to stack the deck. Everyone thought they was going to stack the deck and just beat up on everybody. Let's keep it real. When the Phoenix Suns made that trade for Kevin Durant and then they got Bradley Beal, they thought that they was going to run through the West. Let's keep it real. I didn't. I called them a super team, but you feel me? I didn't think they were going to run through the West. I thought that the Denver Nuggets were better, and whoever. OKC, I wouldn't say that they were a surprise, but they were a team on the up and up, and they're where the Memphis Grizzlies were a few years ago. And sure, the Sacramento Kings have been disappointing, but they're still there. The Lakers are still there. The Warriors are still there for now. The Rockets are coming. But you feel me? The Phoenix Suns are nothing to be afraid of in their own conference. So when we're going into the play-in, like, can you niggas win a play-in game? Like, can you guys like seriously, lock in just to win a play-in game? So just trying to let's picture this, all right? Where are they at right now? They're at the 8th seed. You got Dallas ahead of them. You got the Lakers below them and Golden State below them, right? They match up with Dallas. What do you think is going to happen? Do I think that they can beat Dallas in a one-off game? Yes. But do I think they can lose more often than not? Yes. You feel me? I think that Dallas would beat them in the play-in. So who did they fall to? Like, who will they fall to, right? You got the Lakers. Do I think that the Lakers can beat the Pheonix Suns in a play-in game? Yes. Boom, the niggas out of the playoffs. Like, you feel me? There's a good possibility that these niggas will miss the playoffs. A very good possibility, and nobody is talking about it. The Pheonix Suns have a great chance. Sure, the rest of these teams in the play-in have a good chance, but the West is such a fucking bloodbath. You feel me? You feel me? And New Orleans came out of nowhere playing great basketball. Like, these guys are firmly, I wouldn't say firmly out of the play-in. Like, whatever they keep doing, just keep doing it. I think Brandon Ingram got injured. Hopefully he's okay. But pretty much the Pelicans, I think they're going to stay above water. And that really messed up things for the Pheonix Suns and messed up stuff for the Sacramento Kings and the Dallas Mavericks, because nobody expected the Pelicans to go on that run and be that good to where it's like, okay, we were hoping y'all would miss the playoffs in the play-in, but now we gotta dog it out with the rest of these teams that are dangerous, such as a Golden State. So who wins the 9 and 10 matchup? Golden State or the Lakers? We don't know. But all I can say is this: the Pheonix Suns, get y'all shit together, man. Get it together, bro. Get it together. Or you're going to miss the playoffs, man. And I could be saying the obvious or whatever like that, but this team in particular, y'all went all in. More than anyone else in the Western Conference, y'all went all in. And you guys are failing. You are failing. This shit is blowing up in y'all face. Y'all traded away Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. Y'all brought in Kevin Durant. Y'all brought in Bradley Beal. Y'all fired Monty Williams. You got a new owner. Everything should be going way better than this. You niggas stink. You're trash. You guys are underwhelming as fuck. And look, do I have faith for the Pheonix Suns? No. But do I think that somehow, some way, in a perfect world, they can be competitive going into the playoffs? Yes, they're still an NBA team. They still have Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Royce O'Neal. Nigga, I'm taking Royce O'Neal as a third. I'm sorry, I'm not relying on Bradley Beal. But you feel me? I think that this team can possibly do something. I forgot all about Nurkic. I'm sorry, but I'm disappointed in this team just based on the fact that they were supposed to be better than this. Sure, they had injuries. I will give that to them. They had injuries. And the West is deep. So maybe I'll throw them some bail on that. But at the end of the day, you went all in. You knew what it was with Bradley Beal, his injury history. And Kevin Durant has been the most healthy out of all of them. And he's been the most injury prone out of all of them. So that's crazy to think about it. Also, use of Nurkic. Like, those two have the most games played on the team, and they're the two with the most injury history. That is not a good sign. But hopefully the Pheonix Suns get it together. Hopefully, y'all fans have something to root for, and you guys get a playoff series, because, somebody missing the playoffs, man. That's all I'm going to say. Somebody missing this shit, and somebody finna get exposed. And there's a good chance it could be the Pheonix Suns. So, peace.